Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about different types of brokers, like role of brokers or types of brokers, what they do exactly, and what sort of services they offer to their clients. We'll discuss that in details. All right. But in short, if you ask me, like, sir, what is brokers? Brokers, it means, guys, it's a middleman between, let's say, two parties. See, now two parties, it can be, let's say, buyer and seller. If I talk about companies, they sell securities in the market, and they need a someone who can cater their requirements, or who can support them to, in terms of, maybe, let's say, to finding the potential clients and all, or I would say like buyers of securities and all. And if I talk about buyers, basically those would be like, let's say, buy side institutions or investors who need a investment opportunities or securities where they can invest or deploy their money. Because in this market you might see different participants, but at the end we have only two participants. One is buyer and another one is seller. Because at the end, buyer want to buy the securities, so where buyer can deploy the money and generate return on investments, and seller also want to sell the securities and raise some funding to manage their business. But in between, we they need a someone who can facilitate buyer and seller both, and that the intermediate person will call it as a buyer broker. All right. So let's talk about the brokers roles, role of brokers, and different types of brokers in a financial industry. Is a big space, I would say. You can see lots of different participants, like clearing agents, brokers, buyers, seller, buy side institution, sell side institution, investment bank, boutique, fund administrator, fund admin houses, HNI clients, retail clients. You can see a number of participants. And basically brokers, they cater their requirements. Few brokers that you would see, they'll provide support to the retail investors. Few would be like family businesses, then companies, HNIs, and all other different participants. And that's how you can categorize brokers as well. Means on the basis of services and on the basis of, let's say, segments, you can categorize brokers as well. All right. So if I talk about, let's say, first broker type, which is a discount brokers. When we say discount, it means, so they offer basically discount on the service. All right. So if I talk about, let's say, first point about discounted broker, so they always offer low cost trading mechanism. Discount brokers offer trading service with limited commissions and fees, making them an attractive option for self directed investors. So this is how we'll call it them as a discounted broker. Let's say if other brokers, if they are charging 100 rupees for per transactions, then discounted brokers, they'll charge, let's say, maybe 20, 30, 40. All right. If I talk about, let's say, online platform, discounted brokers, they provide access to the trading platforms, charting tools, and basic research, allowing investors to manage their own portfolios. If I talk about Zerodha, that is the best example of discounted broker. Robinhood, Interactive Brokers, all are like well-known discounted brokers, and there are many others as well. You can go and check it on internet as well. What are the different other brokers who offer discounted services or facilities? All right. But yeah, discounted, it means you can see the brokers with only the limited facilities, where means they're offering only limited facilities to the traders, and their fees is very low as compared to other, I would say, brokers. If I talk about now prime brokers, because most of the people, they have a confusion between discounted broker and prime broker. See, prime, it means name itself, which talks about a lot. Prime, it means high, ultra, or I would say, the brokers will offer, I would say, services to the big institutions like mutual funds, hedge funds, insurance companies, or companies who want to raise funds and all right. So if I talk about now prime brokers, see, in terms of services, they offered, prime brokers provide a wide range of services, including clearing custody, financing. Means if you need financing and all the support to the counterparties, or I would say issuers, or anyone, if you want funding and all, then financing, risk management, and they also catering to the hedge funds and large institutional investors and other professional clients also. So basically prime brokers, they offer prime or highly sophisticated services to the big clients only, and that's how we'll call it them as a prime brokers. In terms of facilities, prime brokers they offer securities lending, leverage, and liquidity access, as well as risk management tools and exclusive research on selling of securities. I would say because they work. Brokers probably they support both. I mean buyer side and sell side. But when they produce reports for a buy side as well as sell side. Depends on the clients as well, right? If the buy side client requests, they request to produce buy side. If the sell side request, then they also produce the sell side research and report papers and all. In terms of example, if you ask me, sir, what are the examples of prime brokers? Here are the few examples. Goldman Sachs, which is one of the prime brokers, I would say. Then JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, they all are like prime brokers, and they also lending prime brokers as well. So it means they offer lending facilities and all, because JP Morgan is like one of the big institutions, so they have lots of verticals. They have an investment advising, custodial, fund administration, cash management, treasury management. They have lots of other verticals, all right, along with investments and all. But that brokers, you can call it as a prime brokers. I hope you got the now difference between discounted brokers and prime brokers. Now, if I talk about international prime brokers, see, if I talk about, let's say, international prime brokers, so international prime brokers will have a global market access. Like international prime brokers specialized in supporting global trading with cross-border securities. For example, let's say trading between India and US, or US and UK and Dubai, Middle East. So it means at an international level, basically they provide their facilities for buying and selling of securities. All right, and they also provide solutions for foreign exchange transactions as well. So in terms of cross-border risk management, international prime brokers, in short, we'll call it them as IPB. They provide comprehensive risk management and reporting services to ensure compliance with international regulations. All right. In terms of regulatory compliance, international prime brokers must adhere to multi-jurisdictional regulations such as MiFID, or in Australia you would see like ASIC, because these are the regulations name, and in India also we have like SEBI who regulate entire things. So we'll have to means they will have to follow the regulations from the regulatory bodies as well. All right. So in term, see, all the Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs, they are IPBs as well. So it means they work at international level. So they work as international prime brokers also. So don't get confused between prime brokers and international prime brokers. Okay. Executive brokers. Now, if I talk about executive, brokers, basically executive brokers, they offer personalized services for high net worth individuals. Kind of HNI means, like Rakesh Junjunwala, or any family businesses, or any, let's say, businessmen, or let's say investors, if they want personalized service. So executive brokers, basically they offer services to them, right? So in terms of, let's say, solutions, how executive brokers offers. So executive brokers provide personalized service to the high net worth individuals, or executives, I would say, and assisting with the complex trading, portfolio management, and regulatory compliance services to the clients. In terms of tax efficient strategies, they offer guidance on tax efficient portfolio strategies, as well as help clients to navigate executive, the compensation and the equity programs as well. So in terms of, the example, if you ask me, sir, who are the executive brokers? Merrill Lynch Wealth Management, Charles, Schwab private clients, and other wealth management firms offer executive broker services as well. All right. So these are the examples of executive brokers. So now if I talk about full service, brokers, who are the full service brokers? All right. So anyway, and what sort of services that the full service brokers offer to their clients? See, the first service would be like investment advice. Full service brokers offer personalized investment advice and portfolio management services to their clients. Second, financial planning. Full service brokers, they assist with the retirement planning, state planning, and other comprehensive financial strategies as well, if any clients is looking for from them. Third one is research and analysis. Full service brokers provide access to the proprietary market research and in-depth financial analysis to support their clients for a decision making. All right. Then apart from this, you can see other means. Nowadays I have seen, recently growth in robotics as well. So it means robo financial advising, and also basically robo will offer financial solutions to the clients. So automated wealth management platform, that you can say. So now we have a robo advisors, which is algorithm driven financial planning platform that manage investment with a minimal human oversight, offering low fees and easy access to investing. So basically, robo advisors, advise on automated, investing, passive investing, and growing. Again, so this robo investing, as I said, it's growing in the market. Like robo advisors, like Betterment, Wealthfront, and Grow India have gained traction in the market, catering to the needs of tech savvy investors. And in terms of services, as I said, passive investing service also, where robo advisors they offer it to their clients. All right. So now, apart from the discounted prime executive brokers, you can see other brokers as well, like sector specific brokers also we have in this financial spectrum. If I talk about the commodity brokers specialize in trading commodities like oil, gold, agricultural products, catering to the individual and companies involved in commodities. So those institutions will call it as a commodity. So basically, the brokers who works between the buyer of commodities and seller of commodities, so we'll call it them as a commodity brokers. Other brokers types, which you would say, like forex brokers. Forex brokers facilitate currency trading on the foreign exchange markets, allowing retail and institutional investors to trade currencies in pairs: USD versus INR, INR versus, let's say, GBP, GBP versus USD, USD versus the AED, or all other different currencies and all, which you can see, where the forex brokers will offer that facility to their clients who want to deal in foreign exchange, because foreign exchange is also one of the the largest segment in the world, where it's 24 by 7 the participants will have access to the forex market. So basically, forex brokers, they cater the requirement of buyer and seller of foreign exchange currencies in forex market. Apart from that, see, the another one is like that, this real estate brokers, as you know, everyone is aware about it, about the real estate brokers and all. The real estate brokers helps client buy and sell or lease residential or commercial properties, providing market research and deal negotiation and investment advice. In the same way, the other brokers, they work in their segments only, but real estate brokers work in real estate segments, I would say. All right, because in every segments we need a brokers who can help participants to understand the market complexities, and also facilitate in terms of buying and selling of securities. All right, so this is how basically you can see the brokers in market. Yeah, this was all about, I would say, brokers. And in terms of if I talk about regulations and all, see, in US you can see US regulatory body. In India you can see SEBI. In US, sorry, in UK you can there is a body like ISMA, means the regulations. In US you can see again the FINRA as well. So basically, in every country they have a regulatory bodies where brokers are must or mandate to registered with them, then only they are allowed to buy and sell in securities. But apart from that, you can see the unregulated brokers as well. But in terms of investment, I would say only we should buy and sell the securities from the regulated the brokers or participants. The reason is, if the broker is not regulated, then you might see huge risk with the trades as well. All right. And in terms of investment advising or planning, whatever it is, I would say it's a finance matter. So we should always look for a regulated brokers or registered brokers with the regulator, and then only we should deal with that brokers in terms of buying and selling of securities. So I hope you got, I mean, around the what is brokers and types of brokers. If you have still any questions around different types of brokers, go and please comment in the description. I'll try to explain or cater that requirement also in my next episode. See, the next episode would be on the different types of investment banks, like big size investment banks, or bulk investment banks, or boutique investment banks, custodian, fund administrator. So I would like to cater that requirement also, so everyone will be aware about types of banks and their nature of business style and all. All right. So thank you Thank you for watching this session. If you have any questions, so please feel free to reach out to us. I would like to answer to all your questions and all. And my team also, they'll get back to you in case of any questions that you. And by the way, we have other channels as well. Like go and visit the FinServe as well as AI Universe, as well as we have launched the other channels like Crypto World. If you guys are really interested in all of the different products, please reach out to the YouTube video and go through the session. So thank you very much for watching this. Thank you.